Hello folks, Gordon there, hope all is well with you. Well, that was a little bit of a higher voice than I thought it was going to be. Hello folks, it's Gordon here, hope all is well with you. It's August the 1st, 2025 as I'm recording this video. And a couple of things happening today. Well, three things happening. One of them is that I'm doing something that a lot of marketers, particularly online marketers, say you should never do. And I'm focusing on two different things at the same time. And you can see why, because if you give the same amount of focus to both of them, you've got to devote twice the amount of time, and you're almost by definition halving the amount of focus you can give to either of them. But anyway, I'm doing it because I want to. Now, you may have seen me talk about nudges that I've been receiving for a long time, at least 6 months, well, at least 7 months actually, because the two things I'm launching today, I meant to launch on July the 1st, but never actually got around to it. So I'm doing it today on August the 1st. The first is my membership program, The Daily Spark, which you can go over and see at thedailyspark.life. That isn't what this video is about. You can see more about that in my, click on my cover image on my profile if you want to find out about that. And I'm talking about this. My mug. Empty. Look, I've used it. I use it. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Showing the inside of my used mug. I use this mug every single day. I do actually use it every day. And that's the original painting, which is on I think that's a 12 by 12 canvas panel board. That's one of my original paintings, which is not for sale at the moment, unless you make me an offer that is too good to refuse. I'm not selling that one because I think I've got, I might want to keep, I have taken obviously a photo that I use for getting stuff produced, but I might want to take better pictures of it or different pictures of it in the future, because I've always thought that I could get somewhere licensing this design and this image. Because you could buy prints. In fact, I saw that is a print. You could buy that over at the website, Gordon Bryan Art. That's £39 for that 8x8 print. Comes in 5 different sizes. And you buy all different sorts of stuff. I mean, I'm wearing a t-shirt with the design on. And I got a mug done to see how it came out sample-wise. And so I use this every day. I really like it. And I keep talking about other coaches that have inspired me or that I get a lot of value from. And one of them in the internet marketing world is called Frank Kern. And he talks about more equals more. That the more you post, the more people you bring into your audience, the more people will see your content, your posts, and will go and buy your stuff. Is that true or not? And he's experimented on this several times to do with, he went through a phase of posting a live video every day. And recently he's gone through a phase of posting on Facebook every day using purely AI generated content. And he's posted his results, and his results have been pretty good, to say the least. Now he's got very high ticket prices on his products. So he makes a lot of money. He's at a very high level. But he also says, when he was particularly doing his live videos every day, he said more equals more, because the more he talks about the value and what he believes in and what he's trying to do for people, he believes it more. And he inspires himself more. So in that respect, more equals more as well. So when he spoke about posting every day using purely AI generated content, maybe think about this mug. Because I'm convinced if you walked into Tesco's or the Range or anywhere like that and saw a shelf of these mugs in amongst their homeware selection, I think they would sell. I think they would sell a lot. If you went to the section where they had those those hard travel cases, you know, the carry-on cases, the hard cases, and they had this design on. I think they would sell because it stands out and people think, oh, look at that. I've done some delving and mucking about with my mate ChatGPT in the AI world about this. And ChatGPT says that this design, particularly my doodle designs, but this one as well, talks about bright colours and bold expressive lines. Now I love that because colour and expression are two of the words I use. I'll take a screenshot of that. Colour and expression are two of the words I use to describe why I do my art in the first place, with the third one being imagination, because your imagination takes you wherever it might take you, following on from the colour and expression. So yeah, I like that, and I've had ChatGPT create a load of content for me about this mug. And also to do with, and I like this idea, and this was something I came up with, wasn't ChatGPT, but to tie it into my message. That if you were to buy a mug, this mug, $9.99 at the moment, including postage, gordonbryanart.com. Go and take a peek, go and buy yours today. If you were to buy this mug, when you drink from it, maybe in the morning or maybe at any time of day, you could have whiskey in it for all I know. You might think of me when you drink it or when you see it on the shelf, and you might think of my artwork, or you might think of my message, what I call my Transform Your Life Now message, based on my 3 core beliefs about opportunities, abilities to take them, and then taking action to do something about it. It's powerful stuff. Or you might just drink it because you like the colour and the pattern, which is great. And it's one of the cheapest ways of supporting me and my art and my message from an independent artist into the British economy by going and buying a mug at $9.99 over at Gordon Bryan Art. So the idea was that I was supposed to do it on July the 1st, which would give me the whole 6 months, the second half of the year. If I posted every day about this mug, how many could I sell in 6 months? It's an interesting experiment, isn't it? And a fun experiment. I didn't get round to doing it on July the 1st. And then I thought I'd set the arbitrary date of August the 1st, because that still gives me, my time's running out. I'll have to stop this video. Let me know what you think. Wishing you as ever.